It's time for another vinyl unboxing. I'm a little bit embarrassed about this one just because I think you guys are all going to be shocked that I don't already own this. Time to embarrass Annie. Okay, I know, you guys. Okay, this has been on my list to get for since it came out. I don't actually recall what was going on, why I didn't pre-order this, but ever since then, it's been on my list oh yeah, I need to get that album. Oh yeah, I need to get that album. And then I just never did, but now I did, so here it is. I've already talked about Imagine Dragons a lot on this channel, and I'm sorry if you feel like you're hearing too much about them. Obviously, I already have Night Visions and Evolve on vinyl, but I never got around to ordering Smoke and Mirrors. So this is, by now, it's the reissue, but it is the deluxe edition. I feel like this album is probably their most underrated album of all three. When it came out, I think everyone was really expecting a pretty linear trajectory from Night Visions, and this album is very experimental, but I love it for the creative process. If I'm just listening for what I like going into my ears, I much prefer Night Visions. But if I'm listening to experience it and to go through the creative process or to mentally dissect the emotive process of creation, this album is way better for that. It's apparently a gatefold. Just found out. What is this? Oh, lyrics. They're so little, it's hard to read. But that's very, very cool. Love it. And here's the back. It's the same as the CD if you have the deluxe version of the CD. Alright. Ooh, this is so cool. Okay. Whoa, I was not expecting epic labels. I probably should have because the artwork. Another kind of cool thing about this album, I feel like I'm talking about stuff that you guys all already know. But the artwork for this, each track has its own artwork, even the ones that weren't released individually as singles. And it's all very... I wonder if they have... Okay, I'm getting sidetracked. Another interesting thing to note, this is a clear pressing, but it is unlike any other clear pressing I've ever seen. It's almost like a plastic clear instead of like a see-through clear. I don't know, it's like a white... I guess it's more like smoke and mirrors rather than actual transparency. That's kind of interesting. I'm curious to see how it plays because I've never had a clear record like this before. So it'll be interesting to see. I'll let you know. And now I'm excited to see the labels on this set. Ooh, yes. I love this a lot. Ooh. Okay. This is epic. These labels probably are my favorite part of this pressing. That's so cool. And of course, I also love this album just for the storytelling narrative or the process. It really feels... This is really an album to experience. It's not so much an album to listen to as it is to experience, I think. And I think just the ingenuity, and I feel like if you look back now, at the time, I think it was very shocking for a lot of people. It was very experimental and very, very deviant from what they had been doing. But now, coming from the other side of Evolve, looking back, it's very much Imagine Dragons, but it was quite groundbreaking for them in its time, I think. And the band did a lot of their own production and a lot of really interesting and innovative experimentations with the sounds and the effects when they were recording it. And so if anybody's into audio engineering or production or mastering or any of that stuff, it's a very interesting study of that. And then lyrically, it's kind of a heartbreaking journey through the loss of innocence and trying to reconcile someone who believes in faith but has lost their faith. Anyway, I love it. Can't say enough good things about this album, but you guys already know about this album, so I don't know why I'm still talking about it. I'm really curious to get this on my table, so I'm going to go do that because the clear vinyl is unlike any other clear vinyl I've ever seen, so I'm really surprised by that. Label's super awesome. It has the lyrics on the inside. What else? Maybe the heavy side of standard. I would say it's a standard of thickness. I don't know how many grams it is. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I feel like everybody already knows my opinions on the band and this album. But if you have any questions or anything about this pressing that you'd like me to answer or talk about, drop it in the comments. Yeah, let me know what you think about this album. I guess we've mostly talked more about their earlier work, even pre-Night Visions, and then we talked a lot about Evolve, just because that's more recent. So let me know what you guys think of Smoke and Mirrors. I think it's criminally underrated, and while it's not my favorite to listen to, I really appreciate it the most for the creative experience. I feel like I'm repeating myself now. I'm gonna go listen to it. I'll let you know what I think. I hope you're having a fantastic day and enjoying your life and enjoying music. And I will talk to you next time.